I feel about the flyweights. We got Earle Parra training out of Bridge City Combat, and we got Greg the Gangsta Smith fighting out of Baker's MMA. This is a promising fight. Both guys making their amateur debut, so neither of them have set foot in an MMA cage.
Well, I love it when guys make their debuts because they both want it so bad. They're both so hungry. They're both so amped up. Guys making their amateur, guys making their whether it's their first fight, you know that they're hungry. They want it. You get to see so much energy when they come in. So, Johnathan.
A little bit of a weight miss. Obviously, dropping to 125 pounds ain't easy. But the one thing that I want to point out that's more important than the weight miss is Earle Parra came in at 123 pounds. So I don't know if he overcut or if he is just in that good a shape to be 123 pounds for this fight.
I don't think this guy is 5'1". It does not look like 5'1".
Making his way into the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, out of Bridge City Combat in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, Earle Parra!
All right, so the main thing that I want to point out with Earle Parra, now look, he trains out of Bridge City Combat, but you know who else trains out of Bridge City Combat? Trenton Byers, our flyweight champion. So this guy trains consistently day in and day out with Trenton Byers, our 25-pound champ. So he sees the camp, he sees the work that it takes to get to that level. Now, obviously, he trains with Patrick Boffman, Brandon Elizondo, Devin Ray. I mean, these are all guys that we've seen come through this cage and do well. So Bridge City Combat doesn't put out punks. You know what I mean? So look for Earle Parra to ride this BCC train and look for him to do pretty damn well. I think the guy is probably going to hold the edge in the wrestling and the grappling department. I don't know where his striking is at because I only saw the grappling sessions, but I can tell you that this man trains with the champ, and we should be excited.
Well, if you train with the champion of your weight division, that's going to give you confidence. That's going to give you the confidence to get in there and be like, hey, man, I already trained with the best guy. My training partner's the champion. That gives you that mental preparation that you need.
Fighting out of the red corner, out of Baker's MMA in Sun City, West Arizona, Greg the Gangsta Smith.
Now, the Gangsta, Greg Smith, training out of Baker's MMA. Look, the guy said, I just like to fight. He said he's been working on his all-round MMA game, but a father of four, all of his kids train as well. This man says, just pay attention. Just pay attention. This is gonna be exciting.
I think his people are right behind us.
I think they are. In his corner, he's gonna have Baker, he's gonna have Worms. So we know it's gonna be a good corner. Sadiq is gonna also be in there.
Every guy in that corner has fought in the rough cage. Look at all the guys that are in that corner. Every one of them has fought in the rough cage.
I mean, you got a star-studded corner over at Baker's.
Baker's MMA puts out a bunch of fighters, man. They put out a lot of fighters.
So I asked him, I said, what is this fight going to be like in your eyes? And he said, look, real street-like.
Real street-like?
It's going to be real street-like. He said he's here to be remembered, not forgotten. Like I said, all of his kids train out of Baker's under Austin Worms. They believe the power is going to be the difference. This fight also going to be brought to you by Against All Enemies, the place for firearms, ammunition, training, and equipment. Find them online at AAEamerica.com.
Amateur 125-pound flyweight bout is sponsored by AAE, the place for firearms, ammunition, training, and equipment. Find them online at AAEamerica.com. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, out of Bridge City Combat in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, Earle Parra! And his opponent, out of the red corner, out of Baker's MMA in Sun City, West Arizona, Greg the Gangsta Smith.
Mr. Smith apparently sold some tickets. Want to thank again AAE, Against All Enemies, a place for firearms, ammunition, training, and equipment. Thank you for sponsoring this fight. Find them online at aaeamerica.com.
Flyweights, Ed, my favorite division. It's going to go down, and it's going to be real street-like. Look at that. Immediately, takedown. Double from across the cage.
And Earle Parra shoots in like an arrow and gets the legs immediately. Greg Smith grabbing onto that head. Not really the thing you want to do if you want to defend the takedown.
Look at this. He's already. He's got him airborne here.
But if
there we go. Nice little knee. Both guys fighting on the inside. Look at that. He drops down for the double. You can tell there's definitely a wrestling base for Earle Parra.
He hasn't thrown one punch on the feet yet. In on these legs. Earle Parra relentless on this takedown.
Sucking in the hips. Trying to go
Greg's,
to one side.
Oh, look, he's got the triangle on the legs, looking to tie up the legs, Habib style right here.
This is a very Habib style fight. He came out barreling with that takedown from across the cage.
And he finds his way into mount, almost mount, almost kind of sort of mount.
I mean,
no,
almost there.
Almost now, almost knee down.
Look at that.
And
jump on the back here. Oh, wow.
And Gregory Smith turns it around.
And he's on top, and he can just look here to rain blows.
Well, we're halfway through this round. If Gregory Smith wants to win this round back, he needs punches. He needs damage to win this round back.
He definitely needs some ground and pound. I can't repeat what they said, but they definitely have to do that. Look at throwing up a triangle is Earle Parra. All he's got to do is pull the foot underneath and behind the knee, pull down on the head. This is a tough position.
No, he doesn't have the arm across. If you look at Gregory Smith's right arm, it's not across. So he has the triangle locked, but he's not able to choke Gregory Smith because he needs Gregory Smith's right arm to be across his body in order to cut off the blood to the carotid artery.
Well, this also isn't a very comfortable position, so it could just be uncomfortable enough to tap.
No. So see, now he's got the arm. He's putting the arm across. Now you see Gregory Smith's arm is
well, Earle's doing the right thing. He's letting go. There you go. Sucks it in. He's got the better position now with the arm across.
And he's looking to get the arm into position for the choke.
Should he think about the arm bar here, or?
No, don't let go of that triangle.
There we go.
Don't let go of that triangle, dude. Earle Parra, good submission skills right here. He's doing the right thing, cutting that angle. He needs to get that arm back across.
Oh, look at these strikes from Earle Parra.
Gregory Smith hanging in there tough, man.
10 seconds left. I mean, this all depends on what the judges like to see, but I mean, I got a lot of this for Earle Parra here going in round one. Yes, Greg Smith did get on top, but then it was submission after submission, and then a lot of strikes from the bottom.
But just because you're on top doesn't mean you're winning. If you're stuck in a triangle, you're losing. I mean, so as much as I like Gregory Smith's reversal, and he landed a couple punches on top, he was putting a triangle pretty quickly, and he wasn't able to get out. So I'm giving that round pretty easily to Earle Parra. He got an early takedown, established top position, and was able to put his opponent in a very legitimate submission attempt. But now Gregory Smith knows this guy's shooting. This guy's going to shoot right away.
So you got to throw stuff up the middle. You got to utilize your range. The jab is going to be a good tool. The uppercut's going to be a good tool. It's sprawl and brawl from here on out.
Yeah, but now Earle Parra has that confidence. He knows he can get him down. He knows he can get him down. Gregory Smith's going to have to make that adjustment.
He's also going to have to find a way to set up his takedown. He can't shoot from across the cage like that.
No, dude, he shot from like 6 feet away. He got it.
Well, again, I mean, he trains with the champ. But look.
Leg kick by Parra.
Greg is standing very upright.
Another leg kick by Parra.
Look at that. Look at that.
1-2
Gorgeous underneath. Hands are locked. Are we going for a ride? No, he's looking for an
Oh,
inside trip.
crossface,
There
maybe.
it is.
And a
There it
takedown by
is.
Parra.
Well, see, Greg Smith doesn't look too lost
No,
here
look,
for
look,
a guy
look.
who hasn't been training that long.
He's using the cage to get up. Very smart there by Gregory Smith.
But
Underhook,
man.
underhook. Gregory Smith with an underhook. Needs to keep his back against the wall. Oh, good peel. Peeling that arm off.
Well, you see Earle Parra just moving over to the right side.
Yeah, he's taking him away from the cage.
Look at, he's going to slice through and get full mount here.
Full
there
mount.
it is.
Earle Parra in full mount.
Doing a good job. Now look, he's got several options here. He can take his back right here.
Punches by Earle Parra.
There we go. Nice strikes from Earle Parra. Takes his back. Look at that. Instead of going for the choke, he's just throwing punches. Softening him up. Maintaining the back position. Grapevining the legs. Flattening him out. This is good work here from Earle Parra.
Jeffrey Smith is in trouble here.
Referee taking a close look here.
Referee Nick Heiser is talking to him. Tells him he wants to see some action here. Punches by Parra. Oh, but Greg Smith looking to sneak out the back.
Look at that.
This is where you transition to a choke. Soften your guy up with punches, transition to the choke. Earle Parra looking for the rear naked choke.
He's got it.
Nope,
No.
nope.
He doesn't have it underneath the chin. Look at that. Greg Smith almost out of it. Great explosion by Greg Smith. But Parra just going to soften him up again here with some blows. Parra being a little relentless here with the strikes.
Busy with this ground and pound. He's scoring the entire time. Greg Smith doing a good job staying safe, but he's got to get out of his position.
Very, very, very bad position. Because the shots here, they don't have to be, you know, haymakers. They just got to touch.
No, Earle Parra,
just got to touch.
he's been scoring this entire round. This entire round,
Nice
he's
shots
scoring
there
with
from
these shots.
Parra. And Parra, he's maintaining his position. Anytime that Smith starts to move, he goes with him.
This is a great strategy by Earle Parra. He's not committing
that.
too much to the submission. He's waiting for his opportunity.
I can't
here.
see if he's underneath the chin.
Nope, he's not.
I mean, it's right there if he wants it. Flat, flat, flat. I don't think I've seen anyone flatter than that. Greg grabs onto an arm, so this is good. This is good. Grabbing that arm might save him. Might get him to the third round here.
Earle Parra.
If he doesn't grab that arm, the ref is going to stop it.
No, Earle Parra is that could have been a 10-8.
That was most definitely a 10-8.
Yeah, could have been a 10-8 round
That
right
was
there.
a 10-8. He was in control from bell to bell. Now you're looking at potentially, I mean,
Greg
has got to throw haymakers.
Greg Smith got to finish right now.
He's got to finish.
We need a finish, Greg.
And Parra could be sitting on a very, very nice lead. Again, this fight brought to you by Against All Enemies, the place for firearms, ammunition, training, and equipment. Catch them online, aaeamerica.com, or on Instagram at aaeamerica. Veteran owned and operated. Official sponsor of RUF Nation.
I think Greg Smith's people are about to riot back here.
Now this has been a tough fight. This has been a tough fight for Greg Smith. But they don't call him the gangster for nothing. He's still in this fight. We still got a whole 3 minutes to figure this one out.
Leg kick by Parra.
Kind of lazy. Oh.
Another leg
Playing
kick
the
and a
outside,
shot. And a shot.
He turned the corner.
Corner
Nice.
cut, corner cut. Oh, angle, and Parra takes the back.
Oh, and he's under the chin. Is he under the chin? I think he might be under the chin, Ed. I can't see from here.
No,
He's pretty high.
no, it's not under the chin.
No, but Greg is doing a good job hiding his chin. I think some strikes here would do Parra well. He's got to soften him up. Smith knows what he wants to do. A body triangle would be nice here as well.
Oh, Greg Smith turning, looking to get on top.
He's got to pop that shoulder through.
And
Parra accepted it. Parra accepted it. And here, Greg has got to throw. He's got to get busy.
We need damage. Greg Smith got to do some damage here if he wants to win this round. But in my opinion, I think he needs a finish. I think Greg Smith might need a finish in this fight.
There's no two ways about it. He definitely needs a finish, and he knows this, and his corner needs to be telling him to just throw. Just throw. Hey, these are some nice strikes. Parra throwing the legs up. Parra doing a good job keeping him busy, not throwing strikes.
Yeah, but Parra has good submission skills. He put him in a triangle in the first round.
And he's looking to do it again right here.
Yep, there's another triangle coming. There's another triangle.
It's just on the opposite side this time, and should he lock it up?
Greg Smith needs to shrug this off before Earle Parra locks up this triangle. He's going to lock that triangle up. Look at him grab the foot. Look at Earle Parra grab that foot.
Got to get behind the knee.
Greg Smith needs to angle hard right and posture his head up. Posture your head up and angle hard right, Greg. Or you're gonna get caught in this triangle, and
he's trying to get his left arm across.
Earle Parra's looking to lock this triangle in.
It's sinking it. He's sinking it. It's getting closer and closer. But again,
that's sunk.
Wow.
That's sunk.
Oh, that's it.
Another triangle, and it's sunk.
And he's throwing strikes instead of
30 seconds left. Oh, Greg has an opportunity to get out of this triangle. But Earle Parra has just been scoring with these punches the entire fight. Even from the bottom, he scores with punches.
And these are some big strikes from Greg, but he's throwing one to every, I don't know, five or six from Parra?
Parra's throwing 5 or 6 punches that are scoring for every one big shot that Greg Smith is scoring.
Here. In clinch time, unable to do it. Parra keeps him busy, and we're looking at a unanimous decision for Parra, I believe.
I'm inclined to agree with that.
And look, Greg Smith does not have a traditional martial arts background. He just likes to fight. And there was a lot that he can learn from in this fight, should it not go his way.
It's not going to go his way.
I don't think so either. I think you train with the champ, you're going to fight a lot like the champ.
I was really impressed with Earle Parra's overall grappling ability. His overall grappling ability. He was able to get the takedown. When he couldn't get the takedown, he took the back. And when he was on his back, he throws up submissions from his back and gets them. It's the mark of an overall really good grappler, not just a guy who's good at wrestling. And he was striking the entire time he was striking. And he scored better with his smaller shots than Greg was trying to score with his really big, heavy shots. You know, I think Greg Smith is going to learn a lot from this fight, actually.
He's definitely going to learn a lot. And Earle Parra, already you see what you want to see in a lot of pro fights. And this guy just made his amateur debut. So now I understand there's levels, and he's not quite there yet. But what you want to see from a guy that's on bottom is throw up submissions, strike. You know, you're going to keep that guy busy. He's going to be too busy, you know, fending off your submissions or worrying about his strikes, and then you could potentially get out of there. In this case, he just didn't need to.
Very impressive amateur debut from Earle Parra. I look like he's going places. Earle Parra's going places.
Flyweights go the distance.
We want to give another quick thank you to Against All Enemies Firearms Ammunition Training and Equipment. We appreciate you guys being our sponsors for this fight.
Dave Velvet with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one goes the distance. Judge Dennis O'Connell scores the bout 30-26. Judge Eric Curcio scores the bout 29-27. And Judge Brad Frank scores the bout 29-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Earle Parra.
And this goes back to what I told you. It all depends on what the judges like. The judges liked the Greg being in top position.